Hi everyone, it's Moonlight Mason, and not only would I like you to consider subscribing, but the most important thing is ringing that bell so you can be notified when I upload a video. So in this video, I want to talk about Tati Westbrook and James Charles. I just saw Tati's video, and I have to say, when all this first came out and I saw that James Charles was at Coachella and the Sugar Bear vitamins and all that, I really thought, unless James Charles has an exclusive with Tati Westbrook, what's the big deal? We only know what's shown to us. And having said that, I would like to congratulate Tati for her courage and for coming out and explaining to us what the truth is. That I was deeply moved by Tati's video. Not only was I deeply moved, I 100% believe that she's being sincere. I believe everything that she has said. Many reasons why, but mostly because James Charles is so young, and from people that are very young, you're going to act immature and stupid anyways, because it comes with being 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It just comes with it, sometimes, that's just what happens. But in this day of social media, of course, it's going to be magnified. But even at that age, even at a very young age, James Charles, you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to be loyal and be true to who you say you are, and realize the people that have helped you. So apparently, Tati Westbrook has been as a mentor to James Charles for the last 2.5, 3 years since he first started. He even had his parents over her house for dinner, in which Tati explained how embarrassed she was because of his behavior. She also confirmed, because I also, heard a lot about that guy. It was straight, and, how James paid for his flight and everything to come to Coachella. And, she also talked about how talked about the realness of James Charles in his mind, thinking that, straight guys are hot and that he can, change them, and that any straight guy has a little gayness to them, that he spoke about at her dinner table in her house with her parents about sucking the, D and all this inappropriate conversation. And I agree with Tati 100%. I think that James Charles should bow out. I feel like right now, and that might change, right? But right now, I kind of feel like he should just disappear not from the world, but just disappear from this platform. The trust that she had, not only thinking that she was a mentor or a best friend, but she regarded him as family, has definitely been betrayed. And she kept saying in her video how she was afraid of him. And at the beginning, when she started saying that she was afraid of him, I was getting afraid because I didn't know if he had violent tendencies. I don't know what she's seen in him, but she did say that that he is privy to some of her, Halo beauty secrets and what's coming out next. And I think that her fear is that, he's going to retaliate, release something that he was trusted with, some information that he was trusted with. And I'm here to say that if that does happen, I am 100% sure that we're all going to be and have Tati's back, because personally, I was very impressed by her sincerity and her courage to come out and speak like she did. She's a very busy person. She's running all these, businesses. She's doing videos. She's running Halo Beauty, and to take time out to address this painful situation that has gone with her, and all the, I mean, she knows more than anyone what it takes to make it. And when she said, you know, how people are, not only the beauty community, but even as an actor in LA, I had some of the same experiences. You know, I was an active actor in LA for like 10 years. And so I was involved in a lot of, you know, business classes. I was involved in a lot of groups. I knew a lot of other actors. And while I knew them, I always was the one who knew how to get into that a lot. I knew how to establish a rapport with the casting directors easier than it would come to a younger person or someone else who's coming here and they're really young and they haven't developed those skills yet. And I shared with them, I brought them with me, okay? I would bring them with me to different agents, cold calling, not someone that I knew. They weren't warm calls. I was cold calling, and I would bring someone else with me, okay? So to help them. And at the end of the day, when I stopped being a part of that group, all of these people, every single one of them has disappeared. So when Tati states that, you know, there's this social climbing, kicking you down after you've helped someone in the industry, I have had personal experience with that, and unfortunately, it's true. I hope that James Charles doesn't do anything stupid and realizes that he really messed up and doesn't come out with some apology video yet again, not just from him, I'm just saying in general, all these apology videos, and tries to make amends, because I think that Tati and James definitely went out of their way to mentor James, to help him in his career, help him negotiate that agreement with Morphe. I remember what was happening that time when he responded to saying that idea of making a documentary about the beauty community was mine first. I remember him, you know, speaking out about that. And, you know, we didn't know that Tati was the one that was behind the scenes letting James know that's not something you want to do. These people, you are part of the community, you know, this isn't cool. And he agreed and actually didn't do it. See, we didn't know all that until now, unless you are really close friends with either one of them. Tati Westbrook, being 100 here, has been one of the very rare people that I've made videos, many videos before on Tati Westbrook, especially when she did the Halo vitamins when she first came out. And inside my heart, it just wasn't someone that I really resonated with. I'm being 100 with you. I went to the meet and greet. I can actually put that at the end of this video if you want to see when I actually met Tati Westbrook. I went to the meet and greet, and I wasn't that impressed. I was more impressed with James, her husband. So if you want to see that video, I will link it at the end. But I unsubscribed to her. She blocked me on Twitter. I have done many videos on Tati Westbrook, and today she has completely changed my perception about her. From this video, I saw her heart. I saw her sincerity. And let me tell you something. Being a very nice, honest, sincere, loving human being means more than anything to me. I cannot ever dislike someone who comes from a wholesome place of pure love and wanting to share and wanting to give. There's no way. So I am going to, I probably already subscribed to her. I've unsubscribed. I've subscribed throughout the years to Tati Westbrook. I started my whole YouTube endeavor both with Trisha Paytas and Tati Westbrook. I remember when I wasn't even on YouTube, I would sit and do my makeup and I watched Tati every single morning. I watched her when she barely had any subscribers. And the tone of her voice didn't, you can tell we have different tones of voices. We have like a different energy. And when I met her with Style Code Live, it was different then. It wasn't, she wasn't like glammed up. She was standing in the sun. She just didn't make an impression on me at all. She did not make, I was more impressed with Frankie Grande Jr., who was there at her side. He was also there with her. And I was really highly impressed with her husband, James, as he walked down the rows of the lines of people waiting to meet Tati. I was one of them, and talked to all of us. And my video that I made on Tati Westbrook, instead of being more about her and her meet and greet, turned into, you know, Frankie Grande Jr. and James, her husband. So I'm just here to say that Tati's video today completely changed my heart, and it might be forever towards her. And I'm being just really real with you. Regardless, I just really feel bad for her. I really feel her truth. And I think that you guys did too. So James Charles, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should use this as a learning lesson in your growth in life. And definitely you should use this to know that when people are there for you in a sincere way to help you, to encourage you, to motivate and inspire you, those people are very rare. They don't come around at all very often in your life, and I think you really messed up. That's all I have to say, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.